Folks, Dave, the Honest Audiophile. This is the iFi Audio Go Blu, and these are my Honest Audiophile impressions. I want to thank iFi Audio for sending over the Go Blu for review. To greatly appreciate it. iFi Audio, you rock. All right, so the Go Blu, this thing is well built. It's very small and it's very light, and it fits in a pocket very easily. This thing is exceptionally built. iFi Audio did a great job in designing it and creating it. The Go Blu is a Bluetooth 5.0 USB DAC amp. It is capable of just being a USB DAC amp as well if you are looking for that function. It connects with Bluetooth 5.0, so you're going to get all of the usual connections for Bluetooth: AAC, SBC, aptX, aptX HD, aptX Adaptive, aptX LL, LDAC, LH, DC, HWA, you name it, it's going to be on there. So iFi has included all of that for you, and it connects with USB-C for charging and also for the USB DAC. It has an inline microphone and has LED lights on it. The power for it is on single end, it's 165 milliwatts at 32 ohms, and on the balanced function, it is 245 milliwatts at 32 ohms. So it will play with most Iems, and headphones, it's a little bit more restricted. I found IEM wise, I didn't really have any problems powering any of the Iems that I have currently in house. With headphones, I was able to power it with my Meze 99 Classics, the Blue Lolas, the Superlux HD 681 Evos, and the Sennheiser HD 660S, Sennheiser HD 600s, the HiFiMan Ananda, and a few others. It didn't power like the more demanding planars, something like a HiFiMan Sundara or Aria, things along those lines. It didn't really have enough oomph to power those adequately. But the Ananda, it powered it. Was it the best sound ever for the Ananda? No, but it was adequate enough to be able to say, hey, the iFi Audio Go Blu powers the Ananda. So anyways, as far as all of that, it does a great job with its features. One other thing that it does have is here on the front, you'll get an LED light, and when it turns on, yellow is for the X bass function. Cyan is for the X space. White means that both the X bass and the X space is on, and then off is you're not using either one of those. I think that's a nice touch that they included that, and I find that it adds an enjoyment factor to things. So if you have a headphone that's a little lackluster in bass and you have X bass, iFi Audio does a very good job of giving an X bass boost that just gives a little subtleness, a little bit more enhancement to the overall presentation. Same thing with X space. If you want a little bit more soundstage, a little bit more depth and layering to the overall presentation, the X space. And then if you want both, you can use that as well. And I find that overall, iFi has done a very good job with the sound signature. It has a little bit nice warmer touch to it, not thick and bloated, but it has just a warmness to it. And it does a good job with detail retrieval and resolution. You're not going to be lacking anything. Is it going to be as good as a desktop setup? No, but it does a really nice job of presenting all the details and all the information that you're going to want in a very well resolving manner. Bass-wise, it's just very nice and impactful, and has a good job with the details being clear and clean. It doesn't distort, and it doesn't get all jumbled up and messed up when things get a little busy. Mids have a nice tonality to them. They're a little bit forward and very nice vocal presence, and they have a nice body and note weight to them. In the treble is well controlled. It does extend, and you get some sparkle and energy, but it doesn't really get fatiguing. It's a very well presented and just a very balanced and cohesive across the board as far as sound signatures. I really find it to be enjoyable. Soundstage wise, it's nice and wide, and it does a good job with depth and layering. And it's not the most accurate and true as far as imaging and spacing and all of that, but it does a really good job of just being pleasant and being a very good portable use. And I find that it's out of the Bluetooth devices that I've used, I find that the iFi Audio Go Blu is the best sounding of them all. I really do enjoy the sound of it. It has good features, and I highly recommend the iFi Audio Go Blu for portable use. It does what it's supposed to do. It takes the wires out of your pocket, and and it works as far as giving you a Bluetooth DAC amp. Using it as a USB DAC amp, it works well. A little limited on power as far as the amp goes, but it sounds the same as it does with the Bluetooth. Couple of little minor things about the iFi audio that I have come across during my review process. That is that the Bluetooth connectivity isn't the best out there. I found that it kind of gets a little bit easy to be disconnected if there's walls or partitions in the way. If you step away and you go about 10 to 15 feet and there's a wall there, it'll kind of skip around a little bit. Also, I found that if you have direct line of sight, it only goes to about 20 feet before it really starts to get disconnected. And then the battery life really works well. I found that that works great for about 10 hours, which is what iFi mentions, is that it has a 10-hour battery life, and I can confirm that works very well. One other little minor gripe is that inline microphone isn't the best quality. Some people said that I sounded like I was in a tin can, and others said I sounded a little bit muffled. And it was kind of dependent on where I had the iFi Go Blu, whether I was holding it in my hand or if I had it in my pocket. If I had it in my pocket, they said the microphone sounded a little muffled. And if I was holding it in my hand, up by my face, they said it sounded a little tin canny. So it just kind of depended on where it was. I do wish that iFi had included some sort of clip so you could clip it on your shirt. That would have made it a little bit easier. But overall, I really do enjoy the iFi Audio Go Blu. I think it's a phenomenal sounding device, and it's very pleasing for portable usage. And I find that I had no problems whatsoever using any gear and enjoying it while I was using it in a portable setting. It's been Dave, the Honest Audiophile. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Speaking of next video, somewhere on screen, subscription links, notification bells. Don't forget to give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and also check out the links down below for where you can purchase the iFi Audio Go Blu and all kinds of other recommendations that I have down below as far as gear. Also, there's ways that you can connect with the channel, whether that be with Discord or through Twitter or Instagram or any of the others. Check out those links. And then there's also ways that you can support the channel with PayPal, Venmo, and also Patreon. It's been Dave, the Honest Audiophile. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Don't forget to enjoy the music, and honesty is the best policy.